Layla, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. This is such a big moment in your career. We are celebrating the 1 year anniversary of your self produced and written album, your debut album, Gap Year. Okay. And you know what? I wanted to really make that clear that you self produced it and you wrote it. Why was that important for you in your artistry?
So I think I started making beats when I was 14, and I just kind of wanted to keep that going and show people, this is what I do. And I liked being in control of every aspect of the project. So, yeah, that's really what it was all about. I think it wasn't really super orchestrated or intentional. It's just how I wanted it to be. I just wanted to put everything myself and make everything myself. And,
how interesting. Yeah. I love that.
Thank you.
You're such a creative and also maybe a little bit controlling, but that's okay. It's your art.
No, it's true. I think like now after making that whole project and doing everything, I really want to step into like being more collaborative and being more open to, working with other producers and other people instead of just being control freak about every single little detail. So yeah.
Who's someone you would like to work with, whether it's production-wise or another artist, someone that you would, love, create something with?
I always say SZA. I really love her. I met her recently, and she's just so beautiful and so amazing and so kind and sweet. And yeah, it was like, I felt like I was literally dreaming. I was like, wow.
What was it about her, or what was it that you're just like, this is amazing?
She was just so kind and beautiful. Aww. Like, I don't even know how to really describe the moment.
Yeah.
Like, she was just very happy to see me, and I was very happy to see her, and it was just so incredible.
It was a connection, right?
Yeah, it was at her, she had an event in Brooklyn for her Not Beauty makeup brand, and it was so lit, and it was just beautiful, and everyone was there, and it was just lit. It was just lit. So
if you could create like the perfect song for you and SZA right now, what does that sound like, or what would you want at least to be a part of it?
Well, I think I actually have so many ideas and beats that I already have that I feel like would work so well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't really know. I feel like a lot of the times, like, even when I try to describe my own music, it's like R&B, but I don't know. I feel like
you do a bit of both of everything for sure. Singing, rapping, it's a vibe.
Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
It's like kind of weird, but like I don't know. I feel like it would be a little bit more on the like R&B, but like more ambient bedroom experimental side. Because I feel like my music is very just like DIY in your room type vibe. So I feel like it might feel like that.
It's a vibe. Would you want to be singing on it or rapping on it?
Probably singing. I feel like I prefer singing more than rapping, to be honest. But it's fun. I feel like both are fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so tell me about the debut album, the title, Gap Year. Why?
I chose that because I took an actual gap year from after I graduated high school. And so I kind of just had this time to focus on making music and doing what I actually wanted to do since I was fresh out of school.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was just, I don't know, that was what was happening in my life at the time.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the 1 year anniversary. Are you going to go back to school?
That's something that people ask me, and I honestly don't think so. I think this might be a forever gap year, gap life. Because I don't know, I was never really like a school person, which is so funny to think that like this whole era is very like centered around that. But I never really enjoyed school or like, I don't know. I just had a very hard time in school, so I don't think I'd go back. I felt like very just like, I didn't like being like on a schedule and told, gotta do this and you gotta do that, and I was just very bad at that.
Listen, it happens. How does your mom feel about this? Because she's also your manager and she's sitting right next to you. Does she want you to go back to college?
Do you, Mom? I actually don't know.
I think that if you go back, you should definitely go into marketing because you're really good at it.
Oh,
thank you.
Market yourself really well.
Okay, so I don't know.
So eventually, I mean, the good thing about college is that there is no age limit.
So
you could go back at any point.
So in case, because the microphone didn't pick it up, but I love that advice from your mom. It's very supportive, very mom energy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, if you do go back, maybe explore marketing because you're really good at that. See, that's the
actually
power
lit.
of moms. We just we see all the opportunities.
Yeah,
Like,
facts. That's true. I actually didn't think about that. Maybe I could go for marketing, because that's something I didn't think about. And also, like, before I got into working with a label or anything like that, I was pretty much doing everything by myself,
and it worked.
and it worked miraculously. So that's
Yeah.
lit.
There's something there for sure.
Thank you.
Now, since the debut album came out, what changed between then and now in your life?
Wow, that's an amazing question, because so much has changed. I think I've grown a lot as a person, and also feeling like, obviously, learning that I could complete something, that I could get something done, that I could make things happen for myself. And I've also just met so many amazing people. Like, I've made so many friends. I've experienced so much. And just, there's been so many things that I've had to overcome over and over and over. Yeah. And I've done it every single time. Like, from feeling like I couldn't even complete school, I couldn't even graduate, to being able to graduate, to, dang, this album is really hard to make and this is hard to do, to finishing that. And then, like, traveling and being like, oh my God, I'm going to go on a tour and I don't know, how this is going to go, if I can do it, if I can be on stage for an hour plus and sing a bunch of songs. And then I did that. And even, like, going through, like, just all these things of feeling like, I don't know, like, it's a very crazy industry to be in. Oh,
yes.
And it can be really tiring, but, like, I don't know, like, every day I just kind of was able to take the next challenge and get through it. And even feeling, like, very lonely at times. Like, there was a lot of times where I didn't have a lot of friends around me or people around me that, I felt were on this same, I don't know, like, timing or...
Of course.
Just whatever. And then now, like, I have so many great people around me that are, like, so supportive and loving and caring, and people I could truly call my friends. And to go from, when I was in high school, not having many friends, not feeling very, like, I belonged, to, like, having all this now.
So
it's
interesting.
It's really crazy.
That is so interesting. When did you realize, okay, I like music, I love music, it's not just a hobby, I really want to commit to creating music? What point of your life did you realize, hey, I'm talented in this?
Yeah, it was just always, like, I never had another, I always knew that that's what I wanted to do.
Really?
Yeah. I never had any other, like...
aspirations for anything else? You didn't want to be like a veterinarian or like a doctor? No.
I remember, like, I was watching Grey's Anatomy for a little while, and I was like, maybe I could be a doctor. But that was, like, for 5 seconds. Because they make it look so cool on television.
For sure.
Like, damn, they really saving people's lives. That's so lit. But no, like, I never actually wanted to do anything else.
Now, when did you realize you were going to take it serious, though? And, like, when did you have the conversation with your parents about this?
So that was, like, high school, like, when I was in my sophomore year. So I was, like, 16.
Oh, wow. Very young.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, like, I actually need to, like, get this show on the road and, like, actually start putting my music out. And I was really shy about it for a long time. And I didn't want to, like, I was just too scared. I thought people wouldn't like it or whatever.
Why, though? Why very self-critical?
I don't know, actually. It's just, like, I feel like it's an artist thing, though. Like, you feel like everything you make is just, like, not good. Don't play that. Like, it's just weird to hear your own stuff, and it's weird. But then it's actually not that as bad as you think it is. 'Cause you play for other people, and they're like, that's really good. And you're like, oh, wait, really? Like, y'all actually like this?
You really like this?
Yeah, I was shocked. Like, when people started liking my music on the internet, I was like,
oh yeah,
that's actually crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, like, even your song like that, I mean, it went viral. It was on TikTok for 6 weeks at #1. I mean, that's a big deal.
Crazy.
Did you see that coming, or was that a surprise to you as well?
That was a surprise, because so my logic was, if I just post enough TikToks, then at some point people will see it. But I didn't think that many people would see it. Because I also put the song out because my friends and my family were like, just put it out. It's a good song.
Yeah.
And, like, I remember getting, like, my first, like, 3,000 streams. And I was like, wow.
Wow. Yeah.
This is, like, all of my friends, all of my family, and all of my, like, Instagram followers. And I was like, that's so crazy. Like, I can't believe, like, people listen to it this many times. And then it just was, like, tens and thousands. 50,000, then hundreds of thousands, and millions. And I was like, oh my gosh, I I didn't expect that. And I feel like a lot of people also ask me, like, oh, so did you, like, make this thinking it was going to be a TikTok hit or whatever? I didn't understand how it really worked. Like, I feel like I'm part of this generation of artists that's, like, new to this whole internet, like, blowing up virality type of thing.
Yeah.
Like, now it's more, like, orchestrated, and I feel like a lot of teams and labels and artists have, like, more kind of, like,
plans for that.
Yeah, like there's like I think we're like learning so much more about the nature of like virality and the internet, and there's like strategies and methods, which is good because they're all tools that artists can use. But there was no like, I didn't understand that like my video could actually go viral, like for real. Like I just thought like, oh, like that would be lit, haha. But like it wasn't my goal or like my intention. Like I just made the song and then I just was posting it because I was like, I guess this is how I have to get it out there. Like I just have to keep posting to it. And then eventually people just were like, I don't know, it just kind of felt like a random, like a randomizer, like a, I don't know, it felt like a luck thing almost, more so than just like trying to make something go viral. And then with the second song going viral too, it was just like, that was not,
this isn't luck anymore, by the way, Laila. This is, you're talented and you work hard, and this is what happens, right? This is what you have manifested. So it's part of it. But I love that it was so unexpected, but that is showing that how you are producing and writing and creating your music is from a genuine place. And it just so happens to be that so many other people enjoy what you're doing. You know, that's amazing.
Thank you.
That's an incredible moment. I love this for you right now.
Thank you so much.
Of course. How did you react when Cash Cobain wanted to use your song? Because it was your song initially, Not My Problem. And then obviously we hear a different version with the both of you. But how did you react? Like who called who? How did it get on his radar? How did this all come about?
It was just organic the same way. Like it just, there was no like,
no managers contacting.
Oh yeah, I did do a beat challenge. For the Not My Problem song, and then producers started making their own versions, and then Cash Cobain just did his own version.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it just happened like naturally. Like there was no planning behind it.
Now I'm starting to think you're really now a genius, and you're seeing all this and you're downplaying by being so humble. But I mean, did you know it would catch on like that by doing a challenge like that?
No, I did not. I just was like, this would be cool because what happened was I made the song, and before the song even dropped, like when it was still unreleased and it was just a snippet, producers already started making remixes. Like there was like 2 or 3 remixes I had seen that were like getting like kind of low key. They weren't even like crazy viral, but they were like good, like they were really good.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh my gosh, I want to like see more like producers do this. Like I want to hear more versions of the song. So then I made a beat challenge on SoundCloud, and then I just had a hashtag, and then people started posting their beats, like their versions of the thing on TikTok, on Instagram, whatever. And then I made like a playlist of all my favorite ones, and then I added them. Like if you were like one of my favorites, I added them to the playlist, and I still have that playlist to this day. And the remixes are really crazy. So maybe one day I'll do another remix challenge, because that was lit.
Something for sure.
Yeah, that was lit. That was really fun. It was like a really fun moment for producers, and it was crazy because like every 3 scrolls, it would be like a remix of the song. Like it was so crazy.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, like it was everywhere.
Were you glued to your phone during this time and just like every second?
I don't know, maybe. I don't think I was really paying so much attention to it, because I was like also now doing mad other stuff. Yeah. Like I kind of just was like, okay, like now I'm like doing more like interview stuff, and like I remember doing a photo shoot and doing this and like all this other stuff. But I remember like just having fun with it. I feel like if anything, I was just making a lot of TikToks with my friends, honestly. That's just what we were doing because it was just fun. But it was just so crazy because it was like, it felt like a real life historical moment in the sense that like I felt like, wow, like this is what it's like being an artist in this state, like this era. Like you just have these crazy online moments.
Yeah, and you're taking advantage of it. And that's like the power, that's the good out of the internet. Back in April, you had posted that you were taking boyfriend applications, and and immediately I was like, hold on, but
let's talk
you
about
had a
this.
Google form.
Yes.
So that people could fill out their name, their age, the region, their birthday, height, social media, and their salary range.
Yes.
How did it go? How were the applications?
Okay, so I actually did this while I was on tour because I was really bored.
Right.
And I don't know, I just had this idea. I was like, because I was like, you know what? Like, I'm tired of being this hopeless romantic. Like, I actually just want to, like, take matters into my own hands. Aww. And let me just make a Google form because, like, that's the easiest way. Like, I don't know that. I thought I could do it. But what's really interesting is, like, I feel like I inadvertently collected so much data on this specific pool of people.
Yeah, of all the applicants.
Of all these applicants, and it was like pretty crazy. And I also could never get through all of them because also I didn't think that so many people would apply.
Do you know how many people applied?
It was like, I think, I don't remember when I stopped looking, but it was like 10,000 applications.
What?
It was a lot of applications. It was like thousands.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And I was like, whoa, like I did not think that. It was just a joke. Yeah. Like I was just trying to be funny, but then I was like, wait, this is actually crazy. And as I was reading through them, like I feel like I was seeing so many patterns in like what certain like, because I asked a lot of different questions about like career aspirations and like goals and things. And like a lot of these goals and career aspirations were like a lot of creatives, a lot of people saying they wanted to be streamers. Like so many people saying that that's like what their career path they wanted. Also just like patterns that I was noticing in this like demographic of young men. Like, and that I was like, what? And I was talking to my sister and she was like, this could be like studied one day.
Yes.
Like people could look back at this and be like, this is what like young men were, you know, like
feeling
and talking about.
Right.
And it was actually really deep. Like it was kind of crazy because I was just asking questions about like, oh, like what are like some of the hardest things you've gone through, like some things that you've learned from. And it was just like super deep and like people talking about their family and like just like all this like really beautiful stuff actually. It was kind of crazy. I did not expect that. But it felt like such a cool like social experiment to see like people actually share like who they were and their interests and like all this stuff. It was crazy.
I love that now you can have a study from this. Like,
no, literally, like I could have a study. And like it was also interesting too, like just how like they were just taught, like literally it was crazy. I actually wish I could like pull some of them up because I did like take photos of some of my favorite things that people said.
What were some of the, I guess just some of the things that you remember off tops that stood out to you?
I have to look because I really don't remember exactly, but I remember a lot of like people just, especially a lot of young men saying like really sweet things that I thought was like, because I feel like, because there was also a lot of trolls obviously being like,
sure.
Yeah.
Right, that's expected. Yeah.
But there was a lot of like, it kind of gave me a lot of hope because it was like, wow, okay, there's actually still like love is alive and people actually like want love and like want to like find real connections and just like a lot of young men saying sweet things like, you know, like even though I'm young, like I want to like have this type of bond and connection with someone or like learn how to take care of someone or learn how to do these things, or even if I like don't have that much money, because like I put the salary in there just to be funny because I was like, let me see how much money I make, but like
yeah.
But they were like, look, like, I don't have that much money, but like I can do this. And I was like, you know what? This is really like fire, because they were really actually taking it seriously and like really had nice stuff to say. So that definitely gave me hope that love is real and alive and people still care, because I feel like I made it also feeling like, wow, like do not care anymore. Like there's no like love. There's no like it's over.
It's
like
done.
There's no. Sorry if I'm cursing. No, my fault. Okay. My fault. I'm so sorry.
No worries. We're gonna clean it up.
Okay, sorry. But I just felt like like maybe love is not for real, and it is very real.
It is very real.
Very real.
Thank goodness for the application.
I know.
What is like a non-negotiable for you at this point, where you realize whether it's through the applications or whatever, and you're like, you know what? The one thing I have learned is that I won't deal with this.
Like relationship-wise?
Relationship-wise.
Ooh, there's a lot of things that I won't deal with.
Oh, I love that you know this. Like, at your age, I did not know. I was so game goofy. Were you, Katrina? I assume you were too. Yeah, right? We were probably getting played left and right. But what now in your life, you're like, here are just some things that we all should be mindful of, and it's a red flag.
I think, honestly, like, temperament. Like, I feel like you can kind of you can learn a lot about a person, how they react in certain situations. And I feel like what I value the most is just someone that has a good, like someone that is very level-headed. Like,
yes.
don't be so reactional. Don't be so over the top, because you can tell how that person is going to begin to treat you based on how they react to regular things.
Yes.
And like, I feel like there's a lot of boys who are just super, obviously immature, but also like, I don't like that crazy temper stuff. Like, you know, because when you, and it can start off, oh, like they're just passionate, you just kind of like crazy, and like that can very quickly become a bigger issue.
Absolutely.
So I just like to pay attention to that a lot. Like, I can't handle like the over doing it. Like, I feel like I'm such a high energy person, and I can be very dramatic and very like catastrophic. So if you're doing that too, and you're making everything a big deal, and you want to argue and yell and all this, like, that is just immediately a no.
Yeah,
like,
red
I don't
flag.
like that. I don't like that. And I used to think when I was younger, like, oh, like, I want to like argue, like,
no.
because you just, I don't know, when you're like a little kid, you just think, I don't know, you just think things that just don't make no sense. But I quickly realized that just doesn't make any sense, because it really, you know, like, even if I'm in a place where I'm being dramatic and all this, like, I don't want somebody that's just like on that craziness. And it's, I really like, I want to feel secure, and I want to feel safe. Of
course.
I want to feel relaxed.
Yes.
So that's the one thing I pay attention to, even just in friendships and people that I meet. Like, just your temperament. Like, are you like crashing out every 5 seconds over something, or are you like okay and easygoing and understand how to like react? Because that's the most important thing. Like, I need someone that could just keep it going.
And be just like calm.
Exactly.
And like weather the storm. We're going to get through this.
Exactly.
You know, for a long time, I did not realize who your dad was, right? And I don't know if that was intentional of you to make it clear that you are your own person, you are your own artist, and, you know, your own creative. Meeting your mom today, it all makes sense. She's amazing, but I love that she is your manager, because she's going to look out for you in a different way, right? She's your mom. But your dad is Mos Def. He is an icon. Did that make you feel like you had pressure to follow in his footsteps to make music? Or were your parents more like, nah, do what you want?
Not really, because you know, at the end of the day, I am my own artist, and that's the only way I wanted it to be. I only, you know, looked at it that way. I didn't really consider any of that when it came to making my own music. Yeah. And that's why a lot of people just didn't know that until now. Because that's just, it wasn't, you know, necessary. And nobody asked me, you know, no one goes around asking, like, who's your dad? To random people, you know, like, so I just didn't mention it because, you know, that wasn't important to you know, to what I was doing at the time. So yeah.
That's so interesting, though. I feel like you've done a really good job. A lot of times, you know, we do see families, like, they want to make it a point that they're, you know, they have their own career. However, it's also a beautiful thing. It's not like you're ashamed of it, but it's just not something that you have counted on to propel your success.
Yeah, no, like, I think, you know, I think a big misconception, too, is, like, you know, I feel like mainly I just didn't want that to be something that diminishes all the hard work that I do. And I work really, really hard, and everything that I've done up to this point has been on my own, you know, my own doing. You know, I was posting stuff on TikTok, and that's just how people discover me, and how a label was able to discover me, and all these things, not because of that. And none of those people, label included or anything, knew that had to do with anything with my dad, or even who my dad was.
That's crazy.
Or that connection. Yeah, so a lot of people will hear that and they're like, oh, that's why she has this and that. And it's like, I work very hard, and I just didn't want that. I just also didn't want that to be a distraction from everything that I'm working towards building for myself as an artist. Because, you know, if it was true, if that's how I got everything, I would just say, yeah, it's because of this, but it's not true.
Right,
so,
it's okay, yeah.
Yeah, and my mom works very hard alongside me, and she's my momager. She's the one handling everything that has to do with everything I'm doing, not my dad. So that's just something I also want to make very clear. Like, she's the one.
Oh, yeah, she's here. And
she's very here.
And I love that one of your goals was to get her a car, and you recently did for her birthday. Yay! That is so amazing. That is beautiful. I love, like, that moment. Again, maybe because I'm a mom, I have a daughter, so seeing this connection is beautiful. For the both of them, your mom and dad, what's the best piece of advice that they've given you while you're navigating fame and the music industry? How about we start with your mom? What advice did she give you?
Wow, Mom, you give me great advice like every single day.
Oh.
But I would probably say to just, I guess, to really live in the moment, because I feel like I get really caught like thinking too far ahead and stressing and letting that stress me out. But I think, yeah, like just to take things one day at a time, to like take one challenge at a time.
That's right.
And that's what's, yeah, it really helps when you look at life that way, instead of just trying to solve 50 problems at once, versus like today's just one day, one challenge. Let's get through that. So, yeah,
for sure. And how about best piece of advice from your dad when it comes to this work that you're doing?
Well, honestly, it was kind of just like stay away from the industry because it's not good.
Yeah.
But I just kind of felt like, I mean, this is what I want to do with my life, so I have to, I can't stay away from scary things forever.
Sure.
Like things are scary, but you just gotta have the right people around you, and I definitely have great people around me that are supporting me. So,
yeah, that's awesome. I want to ask you, is there, now that you're an artist with your own success and just created your career, is there a song of your dad's that you appreciate now as an artist versus when you were a kid hearing it?
There's one song by my dad that I really love the most that I feel like might be pretty underrated.
Ooh.
Hold on, I'm trying to find it right now. It's really
I
great.
love this.
It's a really great song.
And now we're all going to listen to it with your
Climb. I love the song Climb on Black on Both Sides. It's a great song. And also May December, the last song, is really good. It's just an instrumental, but I like those songs. Those are my two ones I like.
I love hearing that. You're such a producer as well. Like
Yeah.
the fact that you're picking an instrumental, that is awesome.
Like the one song he's not talking. Yeah. No, yeah. That instrumental is really fire.
Yeah. That's awesome. Now, this Friday, you're performing at Sony Hall. Congratulations. Yes. Now, this is like a special performance. You're going to be celebrating the 1-year anniversary of your debut album, Gap Year. This is a homecoming for you.
Yeah.
What can people expect at your show?
Well, it's going to be pretty crazy. I'm really excited because it's my first time having a live band on stage with me.
Yeah.
So Cold Court, the band, is going to be playing with me. They're super, super talented. I'm really, really excited. It's really just exciting to have all these songs that I produced electronically be made live and turned into something different. So yeah, we put together a really fire set list, and I'm just really excited for the audience to hear that and to like hear all these songs be reimagined into this live version. It just has really been so amazing. And yeah, on top of that, I have my friends Liam LaSalle and Judah Weston joining me, and I'm really excited. They're both extremely talented artists also, and their music is just so incredible, so amazing, so fire. And I'm just excited to be able to do the show with my friends and with a band, and it's going to be really, really fun.
Who's some of your dream surprise guests that, you would love to show up at your incredible show this Friday, your homecoming show in your hometown?
I know. I would definitely have to say, I would have to say Tizo Touchdown for sure, because one of my first biggest performances ever, I opened up for him on his tour, the How Do You Sleep at Night tour. That was like 2 years ago, and that was really, really fun. So that would be cool if like that could happen. Like we run that back. But yeah, I have so many, cool people that I would love to pull up. I don't know, A$AP Rocky pull up. A$AP Rocky pull up. Tizo Touchdown pull up. Tyler pull up.
Yeah.
They just all walk in.
Just walk in, pull up.
No.
That would be incredible.
That would be cool. But honestly, it's going to be the funnest show ever. And it's going to be the coolest show that I've done yet.
Yes.
Honestly, it's going to be so different from every other show that I've done. I feel like I've had 2 other shows in, not in Brooklyn, but one at Baby's Alright, one at SOB's. And this show's going to be way different than the other shows that I've done in the city. So if you've been to my shows before, then you're definitely in for something new and for a treat, because it's going to be crazy.
Do you get nervous that your mom is watching your show, like when she's on the road with you?
I think Not really.
No?
No. We perform together, so
Yeah.
yeah, we have like a song. I think maybe at first,
Yeah.
but I don't know. I don't, you know. I'm really more so nervous about the people that are
Like
there.
your fans.
Yeah. I'm like more nervous about the audience, but like, yeah, we have songs together. We be on stage together.
I'm always so curious when you have like a momager, like, is it weird that they're there while you're performing or not? But you know, it's fine for you.
Yeah, like I guess the way like I can imagine it is like if you're like giving a speech and like your family's or your mom's there,
Yeah.
you'll be like nervous, but like I don't know, like she's seen me make these songs. Like I made most of these songs in my house, so like she's already hearing it everywhere. So yeah, more so I'd be really nervous about the people coming to the
Your
show.
fans.
Yeah.
How about your dad? Would he make you nervous if he was watching you?
Not really, no. He's been to a couple of my shows and he had a great time, and I was just happy that he could see me perform. So
Of course.
yeah.
Have you met fans like that you recognized from your social media? They show up to your shows and you're like, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, there's been a lot of moments. There's been a lot of moments like that. I also have a lot of like people that I see over and over. Like there's this one kid that has been to like 10 of my shows, and he always brings his
Wow.
DS, and he always films on his DS, and we always take a picture on afterwards. I'm forgetting his name right now, but I just call him DS Kid. And he always comes with his DS, and we take a photo every single time, and it's like so crazy. He's very cool.
That is
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him.
Hopefully he's at this show too.
Yeah. Okay, so before we wrap up, I want to play a fun game with you. It's a little game off of the titles of your songs. It's Like That and Not My Problem. So we're going to throw some real life situations and you just tell me if you're into it. So you'll say like that, or if you're brushing it off and it's not my problem.
Okay, bet.
Your friend asks you to help them move.
Like that. I like that. Because, like, I'm proud of you. You're getting a new space. Like, yeah, I would help you. Because I feel like my friends would help me. So, yeah, I would help my friend.
Okay, sharing your Netflix or whatever streaming, site password with a family member.
With a family member, like that.
Okay,
but my mom hates that when I do that. Because then it'd be like, you have 85 people watching. You can't watch no more.
Yeah.
And like, also, Netflix needs to stop with these ads and all this.
Oh my gosh.
And then you got to pay to have extra people watch. Like, it's too much.
It's too much.
I'm about to just go back to DVDs.
Right.
Like, at this point.
All right. Random people from high school hitting you up now because of all of your success.
Not my problem. I've had that happen too. And I'm like, you didn't even like me in high school.
No.
Yeah, like, it's bad weird. People are really weird. Like,
Yes. Okay. Someone's asking for a feature on a song, and then they're, saying that they can't pay you for the work that
Not
you're going to
my
do for them.
Not my problem.
You.
I don't know what that's about.
My lawyer. I like mom's answer. Okay. How about people filming you the whole time while you're performing? Or do you, or would you rather them be in the moment, some advice your mom gave you, and put their phone down and enjoy it? What would you say?
I mean, I don't know. Because actually, sometimes like that is actually cool. It's cool. Because it's like, it's cool. But the whole time,
Yeah.
like, there has been moments where I have been performing and like, it'll just be kind of like an in-between moment or something, and like I'm like, I'm obviously being filmed.
Yeah.
It's just like like I start to feel a little bit awkward because I'm like, okay, still filming. But I mean, honestly, like, if you're here in the space with me at the show, like, I'm grateful. So I like that.
Like
if you
that.
want to take
Like
videos, post them, like, I get it. Some artists are really like, put your phones down.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'm also just not there yet in my career where I'm like, but I feel like my shows have been so intimate and like personal that
Right.
I kind of like seeing people excited enough to like film
Of
me
course.
like
Performing.
yeah, which is cool.
Yeah. Okay. Seeing your friend outside cheating.
Not my problem, but also like, whoa, are you outside cheating like that?
That's crazy. What if you saw your friend's significant other cheating on them publicly? Would you say anything? Would you say,
Yeah, my friend's partner, yeah.
Yeah.
They're outside cheating. I have no loyalty to their partner.
Yes.
Like what? Like what kind of secrets are that? That's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. Like if your friend is out here getting cheated on and you're like
staying quiet about it. You know, some people think it's like, oh, don't interfere because you don't know if they're going to get back together. Nah.
Oh, okay. I've actually heard of that happening. But it depends on how close you are with that friend, too.
Sure. I'm talking, let's say your best friend.
Yeah, if it's your best friend, then what's wrong with you? That's weird. Then you're a problem, too, because why are you keeping secrets?
Exactly.
For that person. But if you're not that close to that person, maybe you're like kind of like an acquaintance.
Yeah.
I don't really know. Maybe you just don't want to be involved in that.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe you really just don't. You just want to mind your business. And
exactly.
Like, if you really don't know that person well enough. But also, I feel like I would
say something.
The person, like, even if I don't know them that well.
Yeah, it's a code.
It's like, like you would have to be. Yeah, that's weird. That's still weird.
For sure. Like even if
you've seen it happen.
Exactly. In real time too. Like that's crazy.
No, that's weird.
Okay. Last question. Like that or not my problem. Your mom didn't like the birthday gift you gave her. What is that gonna be?
Didn't like the birthday gift? I would just say, well, what? Damn. I guess get another one. Like, get a Benz next time. Get a Benz. I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't like that. But I'm not gonna be like, that's not my problem.
Yeah.
Like, I would just get a better gift.
You're so amazing. Katrina, I hope our daughter feels like this about us. I hope our daughters love us like this and care about us the way you care about your mom. That is a beautiful thing, and I hope you hold on to that forever.
I definitely will.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hold on to the wheel of a Mercedes-Benz forever. I can't believe I actually did that, y'all. Like,
you did it.
She got a Benz on her birthday, like
from your hard work and her hard work too.
Exactly.
As well,
that's what I was really trying to emphasize too. Like, yes, I work really hard, but she's also the one that made all of this possible. So it's like a give and take. Like, you got yourself that gift as well. Like, it's not just me. Like, you earned that gift because you deserve that gift.
What did your mom do for you that has helped create this beautiful, special bond? Give us some game, right? So that we can apply that to our lives and we make sure that we do the same, like from your lens.
I would just honestly say, like, just showing up even when there's no one else around to do certain things. Like, that's, I mean, like that for me personally, like, my mom has always shown up for me. So I feel like people, and that's why I always stress this importance of like how much I love my mom, because I feel like a lot of people want me to just like put this focus on my dad for whatever reason. I mean,
because he's a celebrity,
right? And like, but it's also just like, you have to give credit where credit is due. And my mom has always shown up for me and always been there for me, even when there's so many things we just had to go through together by ourselves and not have that support or whatever. So for me to like have you doing all of these things for me, showing up for me, being there for me, it's like I can't imagine how I would ever give that amount of love back, but I can only try,
Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me cry right now. Oh my gosh.
And yeah, moms are amazing. Like, you really work so hard. Like, it just doesn't make any sense for me to, I don't know how else I would like react based on how you have raised me. And also I feel like my mom has raised me to be very independent and to be able to do things for myself and not depend on other people. And I think that's really helped me be the way that I am now, where I just really take pride on the things I can make happen, because I've always watched my mom make things happen with no help.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yeah, so I really love making things happen with no help. I love being like, look what I can do. Like, I did this by myself. And I feel like a lot of people will see that as like a negative, like, I had to do this all by myself. And but it's actually like a positive for me. Like, and I also even feel like that's back to even my album, like me wanting to do everything by myself.
Yes.
It's like that level of like strength in the independence that I have, and not looking at independence as a weakness or as a con or as, oh, this person wasn't here so I can't do this, blah blah. It's like, no, this person's not here and I'm gonna do this, like. Ooh. And that's even better, because I don't need to wait on nobody to do anything, or I don't need to feel sorry for myself or anything. So that's just one thing that I really
Oh my
love.
gosh, I love this. All I'm thinking right now is right when we get home, Katrina, okay, I'm gonna make sure like independence, showing up, and all these things matter. Because like honestly, the appreciation that you have for your mom, I don't think I had till I was so much older in life. And the fact that you are young in your life and you see the importance behind that. Wow.
Yeah. Thank
wow.
you.
You are light years ahead. And
Thank
like
you.
you hacked it. You hacked life. Like knowing that you don't have to wait later in life to show your mom the appreciation that she absolutely deserves.
Yeah, and I feel like it wasn't always this way. Like me and my mom, we definitely been through so much.
Of course.
Of
like,
me being in high school, like I was not the best kid. Honestly, not.
None of us were.
Not
Don't
a
worry.
good, not even a good one. Like I wasn't even a good kid. Like I was just doing too much.
Yeah.
And like it took me a while to realize, like, okay, my mom is also like just the thing where you have to humanize your parents and understand that they're like people just like you. And you know, as hard as things are for me as a kid, like my mom's going through everything for the first time too, and not just my mom. I had to realize that for just like my dad too, and my family and my parents, and like all these things. Like, you know, there's so many things when it comes to like generational trauma and
Of
parents
course.
and just all that, and like you have to sometimes step away from things and be like, okay, wait, like this is happening for reasons outside of my personal control, and you just realize like my parents are people, and even though like things aren't always perfect or whatever, like they're people. I'm a person, and you can only, you know, accept people for who they are and continue to love them for all they do. And I feel like with my mom, despite all the things that she's been through, she's still been able to show up for me. Has everything always been perfect? No, obviously she's a human being, but to still wake up every day and try your best and be independent and be there for me. Like, that's the things that make you be like, wow, like, I can totally see you not just as my mom, but as a person, like, that's trying. And it's hard for, like, kids to separate that for a while because that's just your mom, you know, your mom is your mom.
Yes, they're your world. Yeah.
Exactly. And, like, you don't understand that, like, yeah, that's mom, that's mommy, but that's mommy's also, like,
she has her own
a person
she's
that
her
lived
own
an
person.
entire lifetime before I existed. And like even with all of my siblings too, like we've been able to talk about those things in like our own relationships with our parents and my sisters and their parents. Like, oh wow, like when you get older you really start to grow up and see your mom as like someone different than just your mom and just that obligation that they have to you. It's like it's just so crazy. So,
I love this. You are so wise.
Thank you.
This, I mean, woo, your parents, your mom did a great job. Like, truly, because I did not get it till I became a mom. And then I realized, oh my gosh, my mom was just incredible. So it's amazing you see this now.
Thank you. And I think it's also, too, sorry, I could talk about it forever, but my sister's also becoming moms too.
Oh.
And seeing my oldest sister going from being like my big sister to being a mom.
Yeah.
Like I have a nephew and two nieces, or no, I have two nephews and one niece.
Yeah.
Sorry. And like that's how bad I want another niece. I'm like, I have two nieces.
Yes.
I'm putting it out there. No, but no, I love them so much. And it's just so like crazy to see your sister go from being your sister to like a mom. And it helped me also see so much of those changes because it's like, wow, like you're a mom. Like, you're a mom. Like you're literally someone's mom. Like that's your child, like 100%. Like that's
that you're responsible.
It's your responsibility.
Your
and to see like your sister just from being like your big sister, annoying big sister, whatever, to like, oh wow, like
you're a mom.
Wow. Like, and being a titi is mad lit too. Like, it's so lit. Like, just having, like, taking care of someone and being there for someone, it changes the way that you also see your parents a lot too.
Oh, I love that perspective.
Because then it's like, wow, like, because I also, so before I put out my album, after I graduated high school, during my gap year, my main job was being pretty much a full-time babysitter for my nephew because my oldest sister, she was in what's it? Getting her PhD.
Wow.
So
incredible.
After just having a baby. Woo. So I was watching my nephew like every day for hours and we bonded so much and I really just like, it was my first experience really getting to take care of like a newborn baby. Like he was only like a few months at the time, like
you
2
were
3
in
months
it, in
old.
it. Yeah.
No, he was like still like breastfeeding, like very like not even like like a baby. And that was like, that experience was literally just my job. Like that was what I was doing while I was on a gap year pretty much. And that definitely changed the way I could see my mom too. Cause it was like, wow, you've really like just took care of me when I was like actually a baby. Yes. Like that's mad crazy.
Did everything for
like,
you.
What?
Made sure that you ate. Made sure that you were clean. Made sure you had clothes. Made sure you were everything.
Like when you really think about it, it's
that's
like, wow,
crazy.
being a mom is crazy.
It's crazy.
Like what?
What?
Like my sister would come home from like just school, and then she would literally just like have to take care of the baby and all these other things. And then after we go to sleep, we'd be like, hey girl, like, how are you? Like, did you eat enough? Did you like sleep enough? Like, you know, and that would be just like those moments where I got to see so much, like, you're my sister, but you're a mom now. And it was all those changes and all those great things that came with that. And yeah, it's really a crazy thing. It's a really beautiful thing. Being human is mad cool.
It is. And I love your perspective on it. And I love your appreciation for it. I just hope, Katrina, we do the job that your mom has done with our
you
daughters.
will. You certainly will.
I am so excited for you. Your show is happening this Friday at Sony Hall, celebrating the 1-year anniversary of your debut album, which you produced and wrote yourself.
Yes.
Gap Year. And I think, if it's okay with you, can we get some tickets to give away?
Yes, absolutely.
This is a homecoming. I need the whole city to step out. It's going to be a moment this Friday at Sony Hall, celebrating you, Laila, back home. Congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.